4 and we're at the River Nile, and we're going to go down there and have a really good look at the pool, take a walk around the town. As you can see, it's just a really nice hotel garden, and as we come out here we see the hills over the other side, which I'll be exploring over the next few days. So it's just a lovely sense of peace here in the garden. It's just a very nice garden, and you know, you're sitting on what is the River Nile, the longest river in the world. We saw it in Cairo, which is 9 hours train ride north of here. Hi Rakab, nice to meet you this morning. And you run the boats trips. Yeah, here in what one can do, I'll just span it around here, is you can go for a trip, isn't it?
You can check inside.
Oh, no, it's okay. Yeah, I'll go later. A trip out onto the River Nile for lunch, and a lunch buffet.
Yes, also like, okay.
Here at the hotel. So anyone else who'd like to come here, they can come here and do it.
Yes.
So here we are, just the street outside of the hotel. So it's day 4. Always like to mark the days. It's a beautiful temperature. This is late April and the temperature is just perfect all around Egypt. And here is the hotel, nice tall building. It's called the Abertil, about 100 Australian, 75 US. So here we are with the beautiful boulevard. I haven't seen anything like this in Egypt so far, but they got a really wide place to walk on for the tourists. Oh, here's the fellow who's been hawking me. I said no! Well, yeah, but I don't want to go on a horse ride. Why should I go on it? So the hawkers are really bad here. Sorry? Oh, no. Watch this.
So lovely morning, sir.
Honestly, I don't want a horse and buggy ride. I'm out for a morning walk.
Yes, he's no business, my friend. That's to help animal hearts. You know, he's
Yeah.
$2 or €2.
I don't have it. I brought no money on me because
okay.
I
After by trip.
see no wallet.
Okay.
I only have credit card.
Oh, be later on. I will bring back to hotel. If you can give me money, plus I take you for certain.
Oh, but I've no money back there.
No.
Yeah.
In the hotel, I'll be back later on. Can give me his price.
I don't want to go on a trip. I don't want the product.
He's no business to help her.
Yeah, but not now. I don't want to go on it.
My friend.
Yeah, it's.
He's about $2 or €2.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just don't want to go on the trip. Yeah.
Or maybe you want to go Karnak or go Muji?
No. I just want to be on my own, enjoying a morning walk. I'm unbelievable. It is so. Like, you get annoyed after a while because this is non-stop. I'm glad I got that on film. And they're so desperate. There must be a lot of poverty. See, here's another fellow. Oh no. Everyone you know that comes up and says, "How are you?" is looking for money. And this is something you have to be aware about coming to Egypt. It's one of the downers, getting pestered all the time. And they don't take no for an answer. So it's literally, no, I don't want the product. They don't accept that like we do, say, in Australia. Oh, no, it's okay. I'm doing a video. I'm doing a video of Egypt, so for YouTube. So, how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah. What do you do? What job do you do? Yeah, you don't speak English, and I can't use my Google Translator right at the moment. But thank you for stopping. Yeah, and have a very nice day today. Oh, you got Google Translator? Yeah. Translator? Yeah. I think he's translating something for me. But the problem is, even the nicest fellows, he seems like a very nice fellow there, and there's an angle. They don't stop you in the street here in a tourist area for nothing. So there is an angle, and he wants money. So it's just the way it is here. If you gave every single person money, you'd have no money left for yourself. They're all asking for it, begging for it. It's quite a poor country in many ways. It shouldn't be. It seems like There's a lot of rich people too, but a lot of poor people that are just doing their best to make a living for their family. So it's not easy. Yeah, you do feel sorry for them. But if you just get caught up in, when they're nice, I'm nice back. When they're kind of aggressive, I'm very firm back that I don't want the product. That's how I deal with it. But here it is, translation. And I'll take my sunglasses off.
Speaking English. Can you take a picture with me?
Oh, a picture with you.
I am not good
How
at
much?
Speaking English. Can you take a picture with me?
Oh, okay. How much are you charging for the picture with you? A very nice fellow. I'm going to go around here. He's off there. He just wanted a photo. There was no problem. He just wanted to have a photo with me, which of course I did, and then I took one on my camera, so I'll put it in on the video here. It was a beautiful looking historical something or other that I've just come across here in Luxor, and shooting into the sun is not easy. Over there at least you can see it, and I can see big statues of pharaohs, so I want to go to this place later. Isn't that great? Somebody who didn't have an angle, and I really enjoyed talking to him. So I try and give the benefit of the doubt, but you got to be firm. I don't want to be mean. And here we go, another guy wanting money. No, hello, I'm okay. I'm going for a morning walk. Thank you. Thank you. Now it's off again. He's going to follow me and pester me. And I like to enjoy my morning walk without being pestered. It's a time to really enjoy the moment. But look, it's good that anyone can see this in this video, because especially as a solo traveler, you are a walking dollar sign. And here's a look back at this amazing structure here off from the street. And as I zoom in, I'll get that zoom in done, you can see there's a lot of amazing Egyptian statues. So I would definitely love to explore this place here. This looks interesting, and there's going to be lots of this in Luxor. And I have to say I'm really enjoying the historical context this time. This is a lovely angle through the trees here of this ancient building. It's just so fabulous. It's so wonderful. And I will walk through these rooms at some other point. They're so well preserved. In case there's any doubt about where we are, here is Luxor. So as usual, I'm just going down the side streets. Once you get down to the side streets, it gets quite slummy. The streets in themselves. But it's very quiet early morning, about 8 a.m. 8:15 in the morning here. Beautiful temperature there. I can't recommend the weather enough. I've really gone off the beaten track here. It's slummy as hell. Dogs out in the street. Filthy. Look at all the filth. It doesn't take much, huh? So there's a constant theme of Egypt is a lot of nice people, a lot of hagglers, hustlers, people trying to get money off you. But also, I don't understand why the streets, it's important to report this, why the streets are so poorly kept after. It really is amazing. Hello. So I'm out into one of the main streets here, and of Luxor. And it's similar to Cairo. There's a lot of traffic, and you can get nearly knocked down by motorbikes like this nearly did. Gotta go safe up here. There's no footpaths, really. Or maybe this is a footpath. Kind of a footpath, which is very necessary when you have a business like this. It's a quiet street, like one of the side streets. Not so bad, but here there's a lot of bad smells because it is very poor, This just gives you the idea of what it's like in the other part of Luxor. I'm sure there's some very nice restaurants. I like to look at that cafe over there. That's the sort of thing I like. And I'm tempted to go and have a coffee, just sit with the locals, see what happens. I'm finally on the move in the taxi. We're just passing where I was this morning, Luxor Temple. And apparently it's open to 9 o'clock at night, so we'll be able to go there and see it then. We're just driving along the road now to another temple called Karnak Temple, which is my first point of interest today. And if you're here in Luxor, it's on this side of the river, the east side of the river. And then later in the day, after Karnak Temple, we're going to cross the river and mosey about over on the other side, where most of the interesting stuff is actually. Quick shot of the outside of the Karnak Temple. I'm going to go in there now and explore it here in Luxor. Finally through all the security and payments, which all takes about 25 minutes. And this is a map of the Karnak temples. Here we are going into the entrance of the temple, and I'm just getting this in cinematic because it's just worth it. Look at this beautiful entrance. There's lots of tourists and bumpy paths that I have to navigate, but now I'm down, and you can see all the creatures. Can you imagine all the chariots coming through here in these incredible buildings? And from what I can gather, we're talking way back 4,000 years ago again. The Egyptian culture is very ancient. Karnak Temple, of course, down in the Luxor region, which is 900 kilometers south of Cairo. So that's why I took all day yesterday on the train, a long trip from about 10:30 to about 8:30, a 10-hour trip. I really like the entrance. It's a really cool entrance. A lot of tourists, they're pretty much suffering from the heat. This is end of April, 28th, I think today, 28th of April. And so Luxor is hotter than Cairo. The morning and evening temperatures here are just so beautifully pleasant. Then in the day, it gets up into the mid-30s at this time of year. If you come in July, August, it's mid-40s, which is probably not a great idea. The history of this place is incredible, so I just thought I'd come through here. So I'm in a busy time of the day, early afternoon. So you've got lots of people here. Let's see if we can sneak away from the crowds. So I much prefer this. People always ask, if you go solo or you just go as a couple. I did a mixture of the two. Malaysia, I went with my partner Valeska, and then in this particular last two trips I've gone on my own. Then the next one in Argentina I go with her. So being in the present moment here, it's great. It's great. Look at that. Either way, but just not in a big group, being herded around like cattle. This is amazing. Up into the sun and down into the columns. It's just quite incredible. It's stunning. You can see the pharaohs up there. I mean, this is thousands of years old. This is about 4,500 years ago. Half the time, and just incredible. Walking through the column here, and it becomes more ruined as you get out to the edges, so a lot of rocks left, buildings that have crumbled to the ground. But the good thing is you get on your own here for a little while. Oh my gosh, I'm going to get that in a moment, but it just looks fabulous. Wow. I'm just going to go out a bit. Hope I'm getting this well. It's just amazing. Just incredible spectacle. And so I'm here all on my own. So to share this special experience, you know, seeing this stuff that I've only seen in the movies, you know, but to see it for real, that it's been more or less preserved for thousands of years is quite special. It's just fabulous. All these statues. Definitely from 4,000 years ago to about 2,500 years ago. Luxor was the capital of ancient Egypt. Okay, this is in this interior room, and there's all these amazing stone paintings, stone sketches from ancient Egyptians. So you can see it's all around. Yeah, definitely a light coming through the ceiling, shining down on the wall. It looks quite spectacular. But I'm hoping for the best, because it is amazing here. I'm lucky I'm getting this all to myself. It is really cool. And these cobbled streets, thousands of years old again. For sure, Egypt, if you're going for history and ancient stuff, that is incredible. I mean, they really built nice looking towns, you know. So I can imagine that it was really amazing back in the day when they had these incredible structures, which, you know, a lot of them are left now. And, you know, I'm just very lucky to be walking through here on my own. It is quite incredible, and it's just a beautiful spot here. But I am going to call it quits here now, and I've had a great day. So I'm just have left after 3 hours at the Karnak Temple. It was absolutely amazing. And now I'm going back because 3 hours in 36-degree heat means I feel like a little rest, go to the swimming pool, have a cool off, and then later get out for a walk on the other side. I'd like to walk through the villages, the fields, that sort of thing. That's my kind of thing, meet the people. So that's what I'll be doing straight after. We're kind of in the centre. It looks very nice here, actually, of Luxor. Some very nice buildings. Always the contrast in Egypt from very nice to billion-dollar buildings, as in the Egyptian Architectural Museum in Giza. Now the new thing is worth over $1 billion. They're one of the most incredible buildings. The building is worth going for itself, 100%. And yeah, there we are. We're going to go over there to that neck of the woods later. Walking along the Nile from the other side of the Nile. So I crossed over in a ferry, as we were saying earlier, and this is the other side of the Nile River. And there we go, lots of boats that go out sailing on it. But the ferry is enough for me. I find sitting out in a boat not my cup of tea. I like to walk and explore. So I've kind of got bumps here. Instead, I'm going into slums that are very dirty. Of course, the ones in Karnak are much worse than this. But yeah, it's a shame. I know this country's definitely got the potential not to have situations like this. So I've just stopped here momentarily, just here at a little orange juice shop. So all going well. I should have an orange juice coming here very soon, but it has been a bit of a wait. Back to the other side, the more richer side, it looks like, with the ferry. I'm about to head back over to where I am staying. You can probably see my hotel up there actually in the distance, where I was earlier. Yeah, I can see it. Just there. Far right. So here we go. Nighttime now, and of course I'm always very tired after all the places I've been to all day, and I'm possibly going to walk back. I'm just about 20,000 steps walking for today, which is great fitness, and just enjoying the warm evening. It's very nice and pleasantly warm now. The sun has gone down, and yep, people are out eating. You do not get beer in Egypt unless you go to the fancy hotels, and then it's pretty crap beer. So it's not a beer country, that's for sure. So if you want a good beer, you won't be getting it here. So here is Luxor Temple at night time, and it does look amazing. I'm going to get quite a few shots of it. I really like it. It looks wow. They really have done a great job of lighting up the temples in the evening. All these amazing coliseums. And of course, right the other side is the Nile River. There's all the boats in the river. So this was all next to the river. How amazing. Beautiful buildings. I'm finally back at my hotel, the Ibertel. I'm so grateful to get back now, because I put in a good innings today. 21,500 steps, or the equivalent of 15.5 kilometers. So that's about close to 10 miles. I'm going home.
What about tomorrow?
No, I'm all good tomorrow. Yeah.
The Egyptian 1,000.
Oh, Egyptian 1,000. Yeah, it's the same as the other guy. Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah, listen to me, bro. Excuse me. 1 second, I give you a picture.
At least he can't come in here. They're very persistent, but I can understand. They're trying to get business, and it does take a big effort. Okay. Hello, how's it going? Yeah, thank you. It's good to be back. Hello.
Hello, sir.
I'm just looking for a cold beer, Sakara Egyptian bubble. Something like a cold beer. One of the few places in town where you can get a beer is, of course, the hotels. It's an Egyptian beer called Sakara Gold. And having one at the end of the day is just really nice to have.